Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for joining today's Zoom call. We're really proud of the announcement today. It's a huge announcement for our company, which just got started in February. So I think we've come an incredible way from where we got started. My name's Sean Dollinger. I'm the founder of the company, and today we have Julia Frank as well presenting as CEO. And she was the first employee ever, and she's been doing an incredible job. Julia, would you like to tell everybody a little bit about what this means for our company?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone. Thanks for joining, and thanks Sean for the introduction. I'm extremely excited to announce our partnership with Liv Marketplace and the first opening of a brick and mortar location in the US. And we can't wait to give people the possibility to come to the store, where we will offer over 5,000 plant-based products and find new ways to improve their healthy lifestyle, either by giving them plant-based products, having a coffee at our coffee shop, or trying our plant-based meals. And we are super excited that we have a commitment of $25 million worth of product purchases, which gives us the most revenue for any Canadian company in the plant-based space so far, and actually gives us 4 times more revenue than all of them added together. So this single deal puts us on the verge of profitability. And think about it, like Sean just mentioned, we just started the company in February, and to already be at this point is actually mind-blowing.
Yeah, no, very well said, Julia. Thank you. Thanks. That is 100% accurate. And then, one thing that wasn't in the press release today was that, part of the economics on the $33 million Canadian of revenue is actually 10% of profit upfront due to our arrangement as well. Correct, Julia?
Yeah, exactly.
So essentially, this allows us also to now fulfill products throughout the United States, wider selection with us controlling it. We absolutely take no risk at all at the end of the day, due to all of these purchases being done up front by Liv Marketplace and us collecting 10%. And then as well, we'll get 6% royalty of any revenue sold through the store as well. And as Julia said it, this puts us, again, we just launched in February. Here we are in September, and already the leading company in Canada in the plant-based space as far as revenue goes. So obviously we're extremely excited about that. And we just wanted to make sure people understood the significance of this press release for our company. And Julia, before we open up the floor to any questions, do you have any more information that you'd like to share with everybody on today?
Like you already said, I just want to point this out one more time. So Liv Marketplace will serve as an exclusive online fulfillment partner and retail distributor. And just to make this clear one more time, we have no carrying costs or inventory costs, since we are able to actually use their stuff and facilities. And I think that's actually really unique and a great opportunity for us.
Right, Julia, and it sticks to what we said originally, was keep costs down and really expand as quickly as possible. And this is really, the first of many releases that are set to come out. You've done an amazing job with the team, and really proud of where we've got to at this point. And let's just keep working hard and keep things going. So with that, love to open up to anybody who has any questions. Let me take a look to see if there is anyone. I believe Dave Durno had a question. Let me ask him to unmute himself.
Can you hear me, Sean and Julia?
Yes, thanks for joining this morning, David. We could hear you.
Great, perfect. I figured out how to unmute myself. That's fantastic. So first off, congratulations on all the great news and everything that's happened since February. So I think it's amazing. The question I have would be, what value does this partnership put on the company?
Yeah, that's always obvious. That's obviously always a tough question, right? And you know, if you look at e-commerce companies, which I believe that's what we're categorized at the end of the day, because this just acts as a fulfillment center for us, as well as bringing in over $3 million of revenue right out of the gate, and then on top of that, the 6% royalty. You know, this one single deal, and obviously we have our meal delivery. For anybody who doesn't know this on the conference call, you know, we're your one-stop shop for everything plant-based. So that goes meal delivery, plants delivery, like anything you could imagine that has to do with plants. So this is just one single deal that's worth about $5 million to the bottom line. You know, if you look at other comparables out there, you know, I'd say 10 times this revenue, you know, $300 million market cap. Today we're sitting at only 60 million, you know, so I believe that easy, you know, 5 times from here puts us at a fair market value, in my opinion, versus other e-commerce companies.
Great. Thank you. That would be fantastic and amazing to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. Thanks again for joining this morning.
Yep.
And then I believe, let me see who else is on here that perhaps asked any questions. Julia, do you see anybody who asked any questions here?
Nope.
Let me see if one more second here. Okay, hold on. Any plans to expand? So that's perfect. Thank you very much, Jonathan. We have a question. Any plans to expand? As mentioned a little bit earlier in this conference call, this is really set as the model for the US. So we'll have very quick expansion throughout the whole US. This is acting so almost like a showcase. So basically we have the coffee shop, we have the actual pop-up store. This will be able to be franchised out throughout the US. And we have some extremely exciting news in the pipeline. So, you know, this is just one of the few things that we've been working on. And obviously we're really excited to keep everything growing. Julia, do you want to give any feedback on that?
I mean, it's also not just, since you mentioned only the US, I mean, also to see the greater picture, we are also planning to expand to Europe by next year. I mean, maybe most of you know that I'm based actually in Germany. So it's, for me, it's also my personal wish, of course, that we expand to Europe. And I also see a great potential in Europe as well. And I mean, we already built the platform, and it's an amazing platform, and it's actually quite easy to adapt it to the European market, since I mean, we have the technology, and yeah, so for us, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, agreed. So we have can you give a little color on who Liv Marketplace is? So basically, and that's a great question, Steve, they are an operator currently in San Diego and different types of markets that they participate in, grocery stores, not necessarily plant-based. They currently do about $80 million US in revenue in their other companies. They've been in retail for over 30 years. So I think that is a great question, Steve, and we should have given a little more color on that, because it's not just some random company signing up for a franchise. It's actually an established company in Southern California, which arguably is one of the best markets in the world for plant-based living, and the location is absolutely phenomenal. I actually head out in 3 hours from now to San Diego, or 5 hours, because I got to drive a few hours to Seattle to get over to San Diego. We'll be doing some live shoots from the spot, from the location, so everybody could obviously see what the excitement's all about. But arguably, it's you know, you could do some Google searches. It's arguably in the one, you know, in the best spot in San Diego. So we're really blessed to have a phenomenal partner like Liv Marketplace. So, you know, based on that, if anybody has, oh, there's one more. Are there any plans to partner with any of the bigger aims in the plant-based space? You know, in my past, obviously, this is 20 years of e-commerce is my background. And, you know, the last company that I participated in went from 6 million to over $1 billion in a year and a half. And at the end of the day, we'll be doing the same thing here, keeping our head down, working on endless amounts of partnerships. And we've already started off with a great start, which I'm sure Julia could attest to in regards to partnerships. If anybody's been following our press releases, you know, they might look like little press releases. Oh, a water company, midday square partnership, all these little things, but hopefully now people can see how that all comes together. So we always press release, even though to a different company or a company not like ours operated the way we do, you know, those partnerships could look small, but I encourage everybody to really read in the details, you know, when we do press releases and what it means for the big picture. Let me unmute Fred Lay because Fred has a question for Julia specifically. Unmute him. Fred, you've been unmuted if you'd like to go ahead and ask.
Thank you. Well, I just wanted to say congratulations to Julie and the team, and Sean. It's a fantastic news for a company that's only been around for a short time publicly anyways. And love the press releases, love the color details and the presentation. My question to you, Julia, since you're in Germany, is the plant-based revolution in the US and also now in Canada, with everybody really understanding how healthy it is it the same feeling in Europe? Is it already there? Has it caught on? Is plant-based diet is just as exciting as it is here in the US?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can definitely tell. I mean, especially since I'm based in Berlin, like. I would say that you basically find a plant-based restaurant and like basically each area of Berlin, and I can see them like restaurants would like offer like basically each or every restaurant would offer a plant-based meal on their menu. So I can really tell that there is definitely a revolution going on. I also feel like you don't really have to like, I mean, you still have to explain, so what exactly is plant-based or what is like the difference to, for example, like vegetarian, but I still feel like people don't think anymore that much you're like kind of weird, you know? So I feel like everyone feels like it's kind of cool, especially in Berlin is like a good place for that. Like here, so many people like really going to the direction of like being plant-based. And I mean, I don't think it's just like a temporary, like kind of temporary movement. I think that's really the future. Yeah, I'm 100% and sure that, yeah, like I said, like also Europe is like a perfect market. And also, I think I already mentioned that to Sean, like it's not that something like a big platform or like a well-known plant-based platform already exists here. So for us, there's a great potential. So I'm really excited about, yeah, the expansion to Europe.
Excellent. Thank you. And congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thanks, Fred. And yeah, when I was in London last, which was in March, there's a place I love there called Mildred's. And literally in the rain, there's a 1 hour line. They have about 4 locations. So it's incredible, the movement. Everywhere I go, a place that really executes on plant-based food. You know, whether people are plant-based or not, that's the beauty about the industry we're in. Anybody who eats food, which is anyone on this planet, is a customer of ours. So, you know, I think that we're in this unbelievable space. And then Jonathan asked one other question here. Do you have any companies you're looking to draw comparisons to PlantX? You know, again, I see us as a specialty e-commerce. So even though today you see us speaking about brick and mortar, Amazon is a e-commerce company at the end of the day. They used Whole Foods as a tool for distribution as well as education. And, you know, I'm a big believer in not redeveloping the wheel, follow the, you know, if not the most successful company in the world, one of the most successful companies in the world. So, you know, look at the comparables of Chewy.com, for example. You know, I believe they're trading at about 6 to 8 times their revenue, but as they grew, they were trading at 10 times. So that's why I'm saying, you know, use today's $33 million number, forget about any of our meal delivery, forget about our plant sales, forget about anything else that we have going on currently, just this one deal on its own. You know, if you do your own research, you'll see specialty e-commerce is about 10 times top line revenue, putting at, you know, $330 million, you know, worth of value to our company, I believe, just off this single deal. So on that note, you know, thanks again for everybody taking time out of their busy Monday morning to join us today. We had a great turnout, and we'll be posting this Zoom conference on our website, links throughout the internet. And again, thank you for everybody's hard work in executing and getting this across the line. And Julia, you know, once again, terrific job. And, you know, if you want to wrap anything up here.
Yeah, hey, thanks again so much for joining. And yeah, like I said before, we're really excited about the future and yeah, to build up the #1 plant-based company in the world. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. And again, just for anyone who doesn't know, your one-stop shop for everything plant-based, and we're the digital face of the plant-based community. Thanks again for joining.
All right. Bye.